welcome back to my channel. It's nice to see you again. If you are new here, greeting. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kade Ayu Andini Wahyu Dwining Tiasutaya, as known as Andini. I am a member of 4C class in English Language Education at Ganesha University of Education. In today's video, I'm going to explain a lesson plan for speaking class, especially for grade 10 in senior high school. This lesson plan consists of topic, learning objective, learning activity, and scoring rubric of speaking ability. I'm using one model and one method that I combine to make the learning process more effective. The model and the method that I'm using is Discovery Learning with CLT or Communicative Language Teaching. But before I start explaining my lesson plan, we have to remember that Discovery Learning has 6 syntax: stimulation, problem statement, data processing, data collecting, generalization, and verification. This syntax needs to be divided into 3 activities: pre-activity, whilst activity, and post-activity. Okay, this is how I divide the syntax into 3 activities with the duration of time 2 times 40. Pre-activity consists of stimulation within 10 minutes, whilst activity consists of problem statement, data processing, data collecting, and generalization within 60 minutes. And last activity is post-activity, consists of verification within 10 minutes. Okay, without any further ado, let's discuss my lesson plan. The topic that I'm using in my lesson plan is about imperative sentence giving instruction. And the learning objectives are: first, students are able to identify the expression of giving instruction. Second, students are able to create a dialogue using imperative sentence, especially giving instruction. And third, students are able to apply the expression of giving instruction in daily activity. Now, let's jump into the learning activity. As I explained before, the learning activity divided into 3 activities: pre-activity, whilst activity, and post-activity. Let's start from pre-activity. Pre-activity consists of stimulation within 10 minutes. In this activity, the teacher invites students to pray together that can be led by the teacher themselves or the class president, and continued check student attendance. After pre-session and checking student attendance, the teacher will not directly say, "Okay student, today we are going to learn about..." No, we cannot do that. Instead, we give them essential questions related to giving instruction to active student prior knowledge about giving instruction. We can give them a simple question like, "Have you ever give instruction to someone before? And what expression did you use?" This question can give them a little bit of idea on what they will learn today. If they cannot guess the topic, then we can provide another example. We can give them a picture or a dialogue related to give instruction. Here, I'm using one picture and one dialogue to give student idea. Here is the example of the picture that I'm going to use. And here is the example of the dialogue. These 2 pictures has different questions. From the first picture, I'm going to ask question like, "From this picture, can anyone tell me what is it about?" And from the second example, I'm going to ask question like, "Based on the dialogue, can you tell me where is the expression of giving instruction?" After giving them essential question like example and picture, the teacher asks students to guess the topic they will learn. There will be various answers the student will give to the teacher, and as a teacher, we're going to accept every answer that given to us, and we're going to combine them and making one correct topic or correct answer. The next activity is WALS activity. In WALS activity consists of problem statement, data processing, data collecting, and generalization within 60 minutes. Let's start from problem statement. In problem statement, after the student guess the topic they will be learned, the teacher will give a problem or real-life case related to giving instruction. We can ask or we can give them a simple case like, imagine you are a fitness instructor. When you want to do the next movement, what expression of instruction can you use? Student can answer with their basic knowledge about fitness or their experience, and the teacher will tell student to memorize their answer because it will be needed in the next activity. The next activity is data processing. In data processing, the teacher asks students to make a pair with their friend, and the teacher will give them a worksheet. Here is the example of the worksheet. The worksheet consists of name, course, title, and instruction how to do the worksheet. So the instruction is extend your answer by creating a dialogue based on this case. Students can search on the internet for additional information that can perfect their dialogue with their friend. They can only just use their experience. It's up to the student. Next, let's move to data collecting. In data collecting, students start to make a dialogue with their friend, and they can write the additional information they find on the internet, and the teacher provides guidance if there are students who still confused about the instruction or the worksheet. If there are students who ask questions, we can stop all student learning process or learning activity and make the student give attention to the teacher. Okay, student, please pay attention to me because your friend just asked a question. Let's discuss it together. We're doing this activity because we want students to know that this question or this problem can be solved like this. Next is generalization. In generalization, after students finish making a dialogue, the teacher asks them to present their dialogue in front of the classroom, and other pair will give comment based on their classmate performance. The teacher also provides a feedback and a comment based on their student performance. And the last activity is post activity. Post activity consists of verification within 10 minutes. In this activity, after students perform their dialogue, the teacher will ask 1 or 2 students to make a reflection based on what they have learned today. So, student, what have you learned today? Does anyone want to share their experience? Yes, my dear, you can come in front of the classroom. After students perform their reflection, the teacher will give applause to appreciate their reflection. Okay, everyone, please give applause to your friend. And the teacher will retell what their student just said and ask for additional information. Based on what your friend said, we have learned about blah 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 and blah 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 blah. We also learned the expression of giving instructions such as, but don't forget, we also learned about this and this. Now, please repeat after me. We can do something like that. Okay, so now, to end the classroom, The teacher can give a homework to students to deepen their understanding about imperative sentence, especially in giving instruction. After the teacher gives the student homework, the teacher can close the class with prayer that can be led by the teacher themselves or the class president. Okay everyone, that's all the learning activity a teacher can use in speaking class. This lesson plan also provides a scoring rubric of speaking abilities. Here is the example of the scoring rubric. This scoring rubric can be used to assess student pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, and fluency. Score 4 being the highest score or the student did an excellent job, while score 1 being poor or needing improvement. Okay, that's all the lesson plan we can discuss today. And this teaching idea can be used to improve students' speaking skill, especially for 10th grade in senior high school. Thank you for your attention and see you in my next video.